It sucks because I love JJ, but hello, Reject Nation. All right, we are here for Bad Batch episode 4. I am Michael Tesler, founder and CEO of Multihouse. Joining me today, I'm not sure if you've met him. This is Greg. Doesn't have a title. Greg, you excited for this episode?
I'm reasonably excited.
Yeah, reasonably excited. I don't even know if we're recording. I just kind of...
I think this is the intro now.
This is the intro?
I think you should tell them to leave a like.
Hey, leave a like, and if you haven't already, you should probably subscribe. And if you comment, who knows? I might comment. So,
do you know what I say about the Patreon page?
Yeah. Well, first off, super sexy rejects. Go to the Patreon or keep going on the Patreon if you haven't already. There's some great content, full interviews, some other wonderful stuff. You watch some pretty obscure stuff. Like, I see people in the comments all the time like, watch Attack of the Titans.
It's Attack on Titan.
I don't. That's what I'm. Attack of the Titans.
Attack of the Titans.
Anyway.
The biggest Hollywood blockbuster. Attack of the Titans.
Attack of the Titans. Starring James Cagney. Debbie Reynolds. Anyway, so you ready to dive in some Star Wars?
I'm ready to do it.
All right, let's roll that intro. God, I hope we get to go to Tashi Station to pick up some power converters in this episode.
Faster.
Okay.
Harder, better, faster, stronger.
Thank you.
Roger, Roger. This looks familiar.
Oh, I know that guy. He's always eating.
Yes.
Man.
I got you this time.
It's not Star Wars unless you're playing the game.
Oh.
Now you owe me 2 cartons of Mantel Mix.
Not so fast. One more game.
Rip her arms off. Rip her arms off.
I got another job for you.
Hunter and Echo aren't back from the other mission yet.
Ooh.
Transporting 50 cases of Nerf nuggets, a mission. Nor is it a proper use of us.
I want a Nerf nugget.
You're gonna be my security.
What is the mission?
Zaphatoma can be a little rough around the edges if you don't know what you're doing.
Got a little Sundula in the background. Now, that's what I call pod racing.
Are we pod racing?
Yeah, we're pod racing.
Pod racing?
It's called Riot Racing.
It's called Riot Racing, you moron. Oh my god, it's an upgrade.
Yeesh.
The smoke's cleared and Tails taking the lead from Hyper.
Is it them? The heads?
Oh, maybe. The announcers? Commentators?
I hope they do that. If it is, I hope they do this. I think one of the Chiss, one of Thrawn's species, was in the background there. I've never seen one.
What's up, boss lady? Did you enjoy the show?
Ooh.
It's impressive, wasn't it? Did you see me out there?
I love him.
I know this voice.
You have a problem with droids, human? You think you can make the split-second calculation to one out there? You want to challenge, Teo?
I do not have enough information about this sport to determine that at this time.
Then take a seat, spectacled spectator.
All right. Save it for the course.
It's alliteration.
I was about to save it for the course. Excuse me, I can't talk right now. It's time I prepare for the next race.
It's not Ben Schwartz, is it? Is
It might be. I would watch a spinoff.
Teo is an artist.
Citterin Skillback. It's been a long...
I like that. Gamorrean. Oh, that's Motley Crue.
Leggy. I'm busy. Get out of my pit.
Oh.
You think your droid can beat my champ? What's he saying?
Get lost, Slimo.
Let's see who has the better racer.
Deal.
Just like old times.
What in the Phantom Menace is this episode?
This is business. And we've got a race to win.
You're using the batch to solve your own personal vendettas?
Oh, man. And I think they had a version of this in Knights of the Old Republic. Having flashbacks right now.
Jet Venom and Teo are in the lead. Given the unpredictable nature of this course, I cannot determine who the victor will be.
Space corn dogs from the critters of Nerf nuggets. What is a protocol droid doing driving? Yeah, I swear that might be a chip.
Why would you want a front seat?
Is not liable for any injury, death, or disease. The lead racers are approaching Gambler's Cove.
Do not take the left tunnel!
Teo knows what he is doing.
What's wrong with
This whole race is a death trap.
You know, it
Rector's
keeps
not
biting-
making any progress.
That's what I was saying. I was thinking, like, nothing's happening to it.
So they can animate all this, but they can't afford him biting in.
Challenger is closing in fast.
He's gonna do it! Teo's gonna do it!
Got a bad feeling about this.
Get him in the crunch.
Like the more cyberpunk vibes.
Yeah, right?
It's steel claw time. I feel a venom crunch coming up.
This is what NASCAR should be.
Oh.
Yike.
Jack Venom wins.
Oh, no. Not the gumdrop buttons.
This speeder is in bad shape, but some of it is salvageable.
That's the least of my
about
problems now, Goggles.
About Teo!
Oh, no.
You'll get your credits. Just give me some time. I'm good for it.
That's not how this works.
Want to step in here? I didn't bring you two for the company.
Punch him.
Get him. God, he's like the alien from Lilo and Stitch.
Yes, yes. That's I couldn't pinpoint it. Yeah.
how much does she owe?
More than you got, kid.
Well,
What about Nerf nuggets?
we're not done yet.
Looks like you're done to me.
Aw,
One last race.
little Annie.
We pay you double. If we win, we get Sid.
Aw, Sid's part of the family.
Do we have a deal?
We race tomorrow. And I keep Sid as collateral.
God, who's that guy's voice?
I don't know, but I love him.
Partially operational. With a few more adjustments, he may be capable of racing.
That is hilarious. More than capable. I am ready to. Where are my arms and legs?
That's what I wish Jar Jar had been. It's my kind of comic relief.
We should be taking out that gangster.
This is not the first time she has required our assistance due to her dealings with individuals of questionable integrity. It is a problematic pattern.
Did you forget you were working on me? How about a little less chatter, a little more spanner?
Nicely put.
I hope that Teo ends up as a permanent addition to the Bad Batch.
I know, it'd be nice. It's nice having the funny droids around.
Yeah, well, there's none so far in the show. Well, except for first season, but that was really sad.
Hustlers like us never change. Sooner or later, those outcasts you're hanging out with will get to know the real Sid.
I might surprise you.
She's changed, man.
Omega has that effect on people.
It is really bugging me. I can't pinpoint that guy's voice.
You're racing next, Teo.
Hey, it went down a little bit. The food.
I will ignore that obvious question. Yes, I can. It's calculation. One I will not make twice.
I don't think the bite was. What is going
The
on?
food is really confusing me.
Maybe it's a comfort thing. It's this emotional support sausage.
You are doing it wrong, human. Calculations won't help you. It is all about strategy and skill.
It would be wise to divert power to the reflector shields from your primary weapon system.
Oh, an amateur mistake. Teo is your only chance at victory. If you want to win out there, offense is the best.
Oh my God. What just happened?
Down in the pit.
no. Shrugs.
What just happened?
Sapatoma's a dangerous place.
He's fine. Snap out of it, Indian.
I regret nothing.
Looks like a forfeit. No racer means Sid loses. And so do you.
It's tech season.
We have to do something.
I will be the racer.
Yes! I've been wanting more tech.
You heard him. The bet's still on.
I never stop a fool from giving his life to make me rich.
I hope this is how they kill off tech.
Yeah.
Unceremoniously.
I've been saying since the trailer, I want more tech.
Our racers
great.
are ready. Sapatoma's Riot champion, Jet
Gotta love the poses.
Hacksaw Mororno Trajanic.
Oh.
Quasar. The
Oh, that's cool.
Hyper Rod and a 7-deuce blaster. And finally, Tag. Anything else on this guy?
This is a comedian episode.
So I love the mixed match droids there. That was fun.
Ooh, this is exciting.
Aw, they're so cute.
What place is he in?
Last. But he's catching up.
Tech, you gotta be in front to win.
I love Wrecker. Come on. Ooh.
Bummer Briggs is up to his old trick.
Yeah, rave time.
Yeah, want to do some spice after this, Craig?
Should you just focus on not getting blown up?
I can do both.
Hell yeah.
Got it, tech. Bam, 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 bam.
Your shields are
Oh, cool.
This episode's turning out a lot better than I thought.
I need more speed.
Tech's coming in.
Well, what's he doing?
It's learning to let go. Literally.
Yeah.
Slowing me down.
Like Jean-Claude Van Damme in Kickboxer. Just cameras on them. Awesome.
I now have increased speed and maneuverability.
Yeah, that's great, but you're still in last place.
Dude, Mario Kart's way more fun than I remember.
A large part of the track is missing. That's why the race is avoided.
It is also the shortest tunnel.
It's too dangerous. The spooner can't make that jump.
Do it, tech.
Will if I'm going fast enough.
We call you Tech Deck around here.
Yeah.
Woo! Left tech. Come on, tech.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh my god, it's so cramped in there.
Quick! You're closing in.
Come on.
Yo! Let's go, buddy.
Ah, man.
I'm right there with you.
Oh, man.
The Enterprise. Nicely done, buddy.
Here they come. It's going to be close.
Come on, come on, come on.
Tech deck, come on.
That's what I call pod racing. Hell yeah.
Now this is pod racing. I hope Tech leaves the batch behind to pursue a lifetime career of RIOT racing.
I thought you were a goner.
Aww. That's how I feel when people talk about me in the comments.
Yes.
A deal's a deal. We're square.
That was some racing, Goggles.
It's not Keith David. Who is that voice?
Well, I guess I owe you one.
Yes, I would agree.
I'll make it up to you.
I don't like the gun on the bar.
Hey, you three.
Oh.
You could have walked away. That loyalty is admirable. Watch your backs.
Watch your back. Watch your back.
I feel like they just planted a really important seed for this season. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. This show, every time I'm like, this is gonna be trash. This is gonna be a bad episode, which I have said begrudgingly before every single episode. Like, we had character growth. We had fun. I mean, you and I were literally on the edge of our seats.
Well, I'm going to lie. This episode sucked.
That was fun. You know, I think it's easy for episodes like this that are, you know, it could be filler, but like, I feel like we had great development, particularly for Tech. I thought it was really, I mean, it was also nice to separate the Bad Batch a little bit and give everybody some time to breathe. Just like watching the chemistry between Wrecker and Tech.
Ernie Hudson.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
It was Ben Schwartz.
Yeah. Okay. I know. Teo. I hope you see Teo again.
But yeah, no, I'm right there with you on the not gonna lie spectrum, because this started off like, all right, I guess we're back to some. We got to fill out some episode numbers here, don't we? And then it became really engaging and really funny and exciting. And like when Tech getting in the field, like I've been wanting, like in the second episode, Tech got more shit to do that was cool, getting him in the field and getting to shoot some shit. And then here he gets to get behind the wheel. And I haven't played High Republic, you said?
No, Knights of the
High Republic
Old
is what the
Republic.
yeah, that's the
We don't talk about the High Republic.
Yeah, we do. High Republic's loved. So is Picard season 2.
And 1.
Yeah, but the situation with Tech was just so exciting, and I thought it was animated so well too. Like, it was visceral and
the sound design is what got me. Like, it's so
like an upgraded cyberpunk version of pod racing.
No, I dude, I know. I mean, I wasn't kidding when I said, do you want to do Spice afterwards? Because, like, that's the kind of, like, grungy, like, retro futuristic Star Wars that I just, like, I love.
Yeah, I got Old Spice. Yeah, we could put it on our armpits later if you wanted. Only got one though, so we have to share.
Do you want to try some Old Spice? You want to go home and rethink your life? No, it's dude, it's just it's so fun. But I got a conspiracy theory. I think Sid is going to be our connective tissue to Maul and all that fun stuff in the Star Wars underworld.
Wow, that's a stretch.
Because you know it's
stretch, but you're right.
You know it's coming though. The question is from which angle, you know, and I feel like setting Sid up is like way more ominous, and making bad deals with bad people. I feel like that would be a really interesting way to throw the Bad Batch into that world. And like this time period for like Maul in particular, like this is like right when Death Watch is, you know, if you read the comics, like is breaking him out. Because old Palpy has him still, and watching him become more of a criminal element, and I just feel like that'd be really kind of interesting to explore that side of the galaxy.
Well, I like to explore those things. I have a hard time believing it would be with Sid.
Maybe not Sid directly, but like
I think
a Sid mission, Sid relationship puts them into that criminal circle, so to speak.
Fair enough. Because, I think what they were saying with Sid was something just a little bit more personal and immediate. Like, Sid might betray them, but then doesn't. Sid makes some type of more morally righteous choice when they don't expect her to. Because they've been thinking maybe we shouldn't trust Sid, and they turn their back, and then Sid shows up and helps save them. I was thinking something more in those lines what they were setting up. I wasn't really going to like Darth Maul.
All right, well hop, skip, jump here. All right, maybe it's not Maul, but maybe it's the equally terrifying, like really threatening Star Wars villain, Hondo Anaka, I can't help but feel like there is a connective tissue there. It would, as we get to the scarier stuff.
She's how we explain Snoke.
All right, conspiracy theory. She's Rey's real mother. It was all a cover-up. Palpatine was trying to protect her. There'll be something interesting there. I'm actually surprised we haven't seen Hondo or any of the.
Me too.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for it every episode.
I'd like to think that Jim Cummings, Hondo's voice, just constantly text Dave Filoni being like, "Hey, you up?"
But this episode in particular was the kind of episode that I thought the comedy really worked, because it easily is one of the sillier episodes of the Bad Batch. But sometimes the silly ones in the first season were not my favorite.
Well,
they were kind of boring.
Was no growth. There wasn't any.
Yeah, there was no pulse to them. They were kind of bland, silly. Like they were like, maybe the little kid would enjoy this, but this is bland. This was like a really family friendly episode, and had a lot of jokes. But to me, it was not every joke was landing, but it really started to work for real. I'm freaking just like, you have to go to the front to win. Just like the most obvious shit.
Yeah, and I thought Teo was great.
Yeah, it was a wonderful addition.
It's always nice to see them do something different with droids, but that still feels authentic to Star Wars, because sometimes they miss the mark.
Disney has made droids funny.
Yeah, which is,
it's one of the few things they've been doing right.
Yeah, no, that's true. It's
Phoebe Waller-Bridge solo. Everyone would not stop raving about Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
Yeah,
I like K2SO.
No, I know. I mean, it's this was nice because it plays on a little bit of the nostalgia. I mean, like right from the get-go, you and I shouting pod racing at the same time. And
they were like, everyone's going to be shouting pod racing. We need to clear up what this is
very quickly. No, but it was nice. And I love anytime that you have that many background characters. There's just like, I could rewatch an episode like this. Clearly not for the plot, but for just like the Easter eggs and the little. It was really fun to see. I mean, even there was that moment when we were going back and like almost to the exact outfit, it looked like Hera from Rebels. And just like little things like that to catch you off guard and to keep it interesting that I love.
Well, I enjoy Sid as well. I think Sid is the kind of character that. Well, I wasn't too appealed to in the beginning, but she actually cares about them. Yeah. She's one of those characters, kind of like, have you seen Gravity Falls?
Yeah, of course.
Like Grunkle Stan in a way.
That's such a great, where they're gonna get you in trouble and put you into precarious situations.
Seem greedy.
Yeah,
but they are.
They have a big heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fun character. My only problem is they just remind me of everybody that I knew back home on Long Island. Like, it's just that kind of like. I don't know, but I'm sure they they can tell you where the best bagel place is. You know?
Yeah.
So
That's what they meant by Sid.
yeah, it probably is Hondo, huh? It's probably not Maul and Death Watch, but maybe it is. Maybe it's connected.
Sid is more important than you realize.
Yeah, you know, well, Sid's origin planet is Dathomir.
Is it?
No, no. Yeah, no. What I can't.
You could have got off
coulda
of it
got-
like, holy shit, maybe he's right.
It's all connected. No, it's actually Sid was actually the one that enslaved Chewie.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's wild. Maybe
Yeah,
we'll
we're
get
gonna
you
start spreading fake Star Wars news. Welcome to Real Rejects, your number one source for fake Star Wars news.
I'm just happy for tech, though.
Yeah, me too. My only worry is that because we're spending so much time with tech, that the Bad Batch. I mean, if they're gonna do what Rebels did, every season gets a little darker and a little grittier. And I wonder if we need to lose a member of the Bad Batch in order to raise the stakes. And I feel like Tech would be the rest of the team would very much be lost without him.
I feel like the one you could get rid of is Wrecker.
But Wrecker's too funny. You need that.
Or Echo.
If they kill Echo, I'm out.
That
Done.
would be so funny.
I will
They go through all that.
all
Like,
that.
oh, Echo's back. And then they kill off
just
Echo.
yeah, like if they want to take another arm, fine. But no, not Echo. I hope Echo being reunited with some of the other clones is going to be so much fun. But
Well, I think what's really neat about this one is this season so far has been feeling like Clone Wars in the sense of the first episode you're with the Batch, but you don't see Crosshair. And then here, the second episode's Crosshair, you don't see the protagonist at all. And this one, there's no Hunter and there's no Echo. Right?
it gives it gives them all time to breathe.
And more focus. Yeah, it's nice.
Which is, and what a smart use of Crosshair too. Like, hot take, I really didn't care for Crosshair in season 1.
What?
Yeah, I just did the whole thing kind of fell flat on me. I feel like I didn't like them enough in the subtle introduction of the Bad Batch to make me feel like it was a devastating portrayal. Like they were always kind of a bag of dicks, But
Dude, you should have saved that opinion for when we got to the final episode.
yeah.
That way you didn't lose audience.
No, listen, he's a fucking badass. Don't get me wrong. Like,
No.
but
You've done. You've
in
damaged.
irreparable harm to the.
You've damaged.
Is this the end of the
I'm
Real
pretty
Rejects?
sure John has made it to season 2 of Clone Wars finally. He's joining me now.
God, man, it is astounding that even like the one-off episodes here, like I went back and I was watching season 3 of Clone Wars last night, and it's fun. It was I wanted to see Echo, pre
body
yeah,
horror.
I'm not sure what the pre-human centipede or whatever the heck happened to him. And like, God, even on its like off episodes, the jump of animation, audio engineering, all of it is just like, it's mind bending. It's
Yeah.
just,
I feel like they threw down here for Bad Batch too. The season 2 looks so much better.
yeah. Well, I think it's a general. There is so much story patelling potentiality.
There's story to tell.
Story potential. No, there's so much storytelling potential with animation, and I think that the historically speaking, animation has been looked down upon and has been kind of viewed as like purely a children's medium, and I feel like in the last 5 years, especially, that's really shifted on the mainstream. And Clone Wars, I think, had a big role to play in that. And I hope this means that they're going to keep doing more animated series. Because it's such a great way to... I mean, is the Bad Batch a story that needs to be told? I don't know. But I'm glad that they're telling it. And I feel like animation's probably the best use of studio resources.
Yeah, probably. Alrighty, guys. Well, The Bad Batch, Season 2, Episode 4, Tech Deck Pee-wee Trick Borders. I enjoyed this one. Ben Schwartz, keep him around. Sonic the Hedgehog, cross him over. Let's get it done.
I want to see Teo in, like, I want him to cut him in half and put him on top of the Bad Batch's ship and just have him be the ship droid for now on. Well, Reject Nation, this was fun. Hey, if you think that Sid is the direct connection to Maul and Death Watch, comment below if you think that I'm off my rocker and need to stop watching Clone Wars at 3 a.m. Also, maybe talk about that in the comments. I'll respond.
It's
It's gonna connect the dots, I swear.